Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of October 7th, 2019. Every week we chat about the things parents are talking about, complaining about, and obsessing about right now. I'm Catherine Haleko, and I'm here with Terry Morrow.
Hello.
And Nicole Eridix.
Hi there.
This week we're complaining about care packages and obsessing about volunteer duties, plus taking a couple of breaks for an entertainment discussion and a recommendation roundup. But today we're talking about technology and how it could make itself more useful. There was a viral post about how an Apple Watch can automatically call 911 if it figures out that you've fallen and hurt yourself.
Yeah, if you have a hard fall and then you don't move for a certain space of time, it just automatically goes ahead and calls 911 for you.
Calls 911. So we thought, well, what else would we like our devices to do for us automatically? What kinds of parenting emergencies could we train our devices to help us with?
I love the idea of that hard fall thing, by the way, because if I'm home alone and I think, what happens if I fell down the stairs and there was nobody here? But I also worry that I might, just trip and fall and not hurt myself, but just lay there humiliated for a little while. And I really don't want the paramedics to come. So I assume it gives you like a little vibration and a little warning and like, yo, you okay? You okay? You okay? Before it says, before it calls up the ambulance.
Actually, did we talk about this already? That does happen now.
What?
Your watch, I don't know which.
That's what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about.
That was the intro that Catherine just did.
Oh my gosh.
We need to watch that when we're about to say something that shows we don't remember and haven't been listening, automatically says, hey, wait, stop.
Your wrist starts buzzing insistently.
I mean, they say that our technological devices are listening to us all the time, whether we know it or not. So they should be able to get us out of embarrassing situations. They should be able to, for example, when you meet somebody, they should be able to do facial recognition and tell you what that person's name is.
Right.
That would be awesome. And they should be able to, certainly give some sort of alarm before you say something stupid.
Or give an alarm when you need to start paying attention.
Yes, definitely. If they, they should be able to tell by your blood pressure whether you're listening or not. And just automatically give you a little jolt.
Right.
Yeah.
This could be so useful.
And how about like on the Life 360 or whatever, if your kid sets an alarm, because this is what I worry about. Like if I'm not home and my kids are sleeping when I've left and I know that they need to get up and go to school or wherever, like call me if they just switched off their alarm and went back to sleep.
Right.
That would be useful. All this stuff is linked, right? They should know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The first place my head went to when we were talking about this from a parenting point of view is if you are in an IEP meeting and your blood pressure goes, spikes 100 points, then just call a lawyer to come over immediately. If something's going on that should not be. Right. Get an advocate over there, stat.
Well, mine was more about, if my child doesn't come home by midnight and I can't find them on, Life 360, then, or they're not visible on Life 360, then it will make a call to all the hospitals and police departments in the area.
That would be very helpful.
And Siri will say, do you have a patient named?
Exactly. Press 1 for yes.
Well, there should be a way to equip your child with a device that will automatically record the homework. If it hears the trigger word homework, it will automatically turn on a little recorder and maybe also take a snapshot of the board when your child moves their hand.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a necessity. Of course, we would have to then buy our children Apple Watches, which isn't so fun. But, for that, it might be worth it.
Do that now.
Surely their phone, you could just program their phones to do it, right? They always have their phones on them. Just tell Alexa or Siri, if you hear the word homework, record the next minute and a half of dialogue.
Yeah.
That would be worth its keep.
I would find that very useful.
How about a watch that you give to your new driver?
Oh,
when it senses the driver is speeding or has another person in the car, just automatically turns the car off.
Well, I don't know if you'd want to just automatically turn the car off if they're going too fast, because that could be a problem.
Well, it would slow it down.
Automatically applies the brakes.
Automatically pumps the brakes.
Just goes right to computer operated vehicle.
Right.
I think that there have been some features like that in cars where you can put it in like teen driver mode and it won't like
in
turn
a car.
And like
Really?
it'll keep the radio from turning up too loud.
No way.
Man.
And I feel like there's other things too, like maybe it can't go over a certain speed.
Wow.
Will it play a little recording going, "Your mother is watching you"?
She says, "Slow down."
I'd like it to sense if there's other kids in the car.
Yep.
Because you know how they're like not supposed to drive a carload of kids?
Yeah. I wonder if, in the absence of such technology, if you could do what my dad did when I was a teenager and just say that these things exist. You know, he told me that he had people watching me all over town, and I believed him. Could you just say,
Right.
"Oh, by the way,
Right.
we equipped the car with a camera. Don't worry about it. You can't see where it is. It's fine. But just
Right.
don't be doing anything you wouldn't want me to see, because
Right.
I got the app on my phone. I'll be watching you."
It's a nanny cam.
That's right. That's right. But just lie about it. Just
I mean, for your
say
car.
there is one. Although, you know, if they wanted to make one, that'd be okay too.
I mean, you'd think that like OnStar or one of those things could basically do all that.
You would think. See, then the really savvy company would like market that to parents, and then as a side gig, market to kids a way to block it.
Oh, yeah, there'd be an app. There'd be some kind of an app
Yes.
that kids would have like a way around. What about if your watch can alert you when like either your pet or your child is going to vomit?
Oh,
And
So
you
that
can,
you
like-
would get out of the way.
yeah. Well, you can like move them off the carpet. Or,
Yes.
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 Oh, for a pet, that would be good.
Yes.
For a pet, that would be awesome.
Although, oftentimes, pet is not necessarily amenable to moving. The pet has
you
its
managed
spot.
to shove her out of the way.
You develop like a superhuman strength. Like,
Yes.
you know how they say you could lift a car off your child?
Yeah.
You could lift a resistant, heavy pet in an emergency,
Yes.
imminent vomiting.
Yes. Our old dog used to alert us when he was going to, and
Mhm.
he used to vomit so much. And we would, take him into the bathroom because
Mhm.
the bathroom had linoleum
Yeah.
and it was usually nearby. And if we could hold his head over the toilet. And it happened so much that towards the end of his life, it just became routine. He would go in the bathroom himself.
Oh,
He
how
trained
wonderful.
himself to go into the bathroom.
He knew.
That's awesome.
When he was going to throw up, he would go into the bathroom himself.
And happy Monday to all our listeners who I'm sure tuned in to hear about dog vomit.
It's so gross. It's the
Important thing is,
worst.
it would be nice to have a warning or some kind of...
Oh, my dog
Action
used to
taken.
warn, but generally not with enough time to do anything about it. And she had her spot. She had her spot that was her vomit spot, and that's, we just started putting towels down on that part of the carpet. Just all the time.
Just stayed there.
Right.
We concede this as your discomfort zone.
Right. I suppose if it were technology based, it would have to be like a special collar they were wearing. Or
Yes.
something.
Yeah.
Yes.
To hear
But
them
maybe,
kind of
and it could
retching.
train them. It
Yes.
could train them like
Yeah.
like your dog did, Nicole. Like if they got a little vibration or something from this collar to
Right.
go somewhere where their
Right.
vomiting was acceptable.
Yes. Well, could we do something similar with kids? Like their watch is equipped with something that will shock them when they're doing something we don't want them to do?
Oh,
Mhm.
Put that dish in the dishwasher.
dog leaving empty boxes in the pantry.
There you go. Neat.
Exactly. Be like a positive reinforcement.
Yeah. And certainly they could use a watch that would wake them up when they drift off in class.
Mm-hmm. There you
Yeah,
go.
we're thinking of more uses for this to put it on our kids than on us. That means and it
'Cause
it
we're
all comes down
already
to we have to buy them
perfect.
watches, which is not going
Right.
to happen.
Mhm.
Maybe Fitbit will come out with a cheaper version.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep our minds on this and see if we can think of some other ideas. If you have an idea that you would like to see a watch do in addition to call the ambulance when you fall, which sounds troublesome to me. But that will be it for our today's round 1. Tune in tomorrow for our entertainment-themed round 2, and later in the week to find out what we're complaining about, obsessing about, and recommending right now. We're always interested in what you have to say, so drop us a comment on our website, our Facebook page, or Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.